State.
Okay, sure.
And then maybe your THA, and we don't want to do the collab stuff. So go ahead, introduction. Who are you? Where you from?
Okay. So John Clendaniel, Delaware State University. I'm the Ag Program Leader for Cooperative Extension there. I also am the interim superintendent of one of our farms, and a couple other projects that I do in there as well for some of the grants and things that I maintain and run.
Okay.
So, but so as a whole, program-wise, we run the DSU Farm School, which is a 10-month educational track series where we bring small and beginning farmers through to give them every component, including what we call participatory sites, which are a opportunity for them to farm without actually spending any money or being at any risk of animals dying or whatever. We do poultry, small ruminants, aquaculture, and vegetable production. So then this year we just piloted a new program to take those students and those people and others that are interested, maybe even some youth out of high school and college, to do an incubator program. So we're transitioning into letting people have plots on our research farm that they can actually manage and do themselves. They do the weeding, they do the harvesting, they do all that. So that's pretty much program for the main ones we do. When it comes to this particular project for Thrust 4 value added, we have our mobile meat processing unit, which has been to the AEA conference and other places across the country to be toured and demonstrated. We also have, in Delaware, we do several schools. We work with the FFA teachers to expose children to this meat fabrication and things for potential job, career choices, or other opportunities they might have. We process usually poultry for those sites because they raise those on there, but we have done small ruminants as well. Of course, that red meat requires inspection, so you have a little more flexibility with poultry in Delaware than you would for doing small ruminants. But anyway, so this unit is designed so that we can kind of bring value. So instead of selling animals at the auction or live, you can actually process them up and sell them into cuts and whether you do freezer or fresh, gives you an opportunity to have a USDA inspected opportunity for farms to sell direct, restaurants and other places. So that is our main. Well, I'm alumni at Delaware State University. Born and raised in Delaware. Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Delaware. I have not gone anywhere else. I've been in the same county my whole life, including when I went to school. So, ag business is my background. I was hired in 23 years ago to Delaware State as a farm management specialist, and I had morphed into the ag program leader and the coordinator of the small farms program, and that's really where I still am now. Yeah, well, when it comes to in Delaware, we have the climate to grow just about anything that's non-tropical. But our windows are smaller because of frost, right? So we have our window is not as long as the southern areas. We also battle with high humidity and issues with fungal issues and stuff with our vegetable production and different things. So you have to maintain that. Climate change has affected stuff, so we are really immersed into high tunnels and things. So we're just trying to adapt so that the seasons can be extended and people can kind of control the rain and control moisture and all that stuff. But yeah, growing up in Delaware, the benefits is we are closer to more people that you can sell to than most. We are right next to DC, Baltimore, and New York, Philadelphia. We actually have markets, so we can move product almost better than anywhere. Delaware is obviously a poultry location. We have more chickens per capita in Sussex County than any other county in the world. So we grow a lot of commercial raised poultry, and that's one of it. But it's a lot of diversity, a lot of great products. We do specialty vegetables, we do grain crops, we do a little bit of everything. So it's something new all the time. We're still doing some beef production and other stuff. So it's kind of fun. As an ag agent, we have a lot of diversity and a lot of stuff. I grew up on a farm, and I was on a poultry farm, and we did beef and we had vegetables and we did grain crops and stuff. So it definitely, it's still going on the same across the state.
Okay.
Our biggest concern really is about people. So a lot of farmland has gone into, housing, and once it's gone, you don't get it back. So it's definitely, our biggest concern is the value of land is so high that it's hard to get farmers in, which is why I started that incubator program. Yeah, so my biggest struggle is positions, people, right? So I need boots on the ground. So grant funds, the problem is they're not sustainable to bring someone on and keep them on, because if it's soft money, you can't hold on to them. So people bounce around looking for something more permanent, something a little better. Even if your money seems to be kind of consistent, it's still hard to bring people on in that soft money window. So as we go forward, that is the piece I would need. The piece is definitely, support for staff and the funding that be solid line, or even grants that have longer windows. Something that's 3 to 5 years instead of 1 year to year would be way better for me. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Good answers. Thank you very much.
No problem.